Hello, and welcome back to part 2 of the food addictions and weight loss video series. So today we're going to be looking at the first of the programs that I have available to help you. But before we get stuck into that, let's just have a quick chat about the issues that people face when trying to lose weight and when struggling with food addictions. Quite often my clients come to me and they have issues with snacking between meals. So they find that they're always opting for bags of crisps or biscuits or bread. They're all quite common ones. There's quite a lot of eating chocolate, relying on soft drinks, drinking energy drinks, drinking huge amounts of coffee. There are lots of issues that people face. Another one that's quite common is people coming to me saying that they don't feel like they have a full button. So they will eat and eat and eat until they feel absolutely stuffed. And that's not a comfortable feeling, and it's not healthy. What's going on there is they are eating that quickly, chewing their food down, they're swallowing it down without really eating mindfully. So they're not really paying attention to what they're eating. They're not really paying attention to how much they're eating. They may be watching telly at the same time. They may be watching something on their phone or reading something on their phone or scrolling through Facebook. Anything that takes attention away from concentrating on what they're eating. So they will eat and eat and eat and eat until they feel stuffed because they're not paying attention to what their brain is telling them. They're missing the signals that their brain is sending to their stomach to tell them that they're full. And by the time they feel really full, they're overfull. They've eaten too much and they've missed those messages. Another issue that's quite common is people struggling with portion control. So they will have a lot more food on their plate than they really need. Something that comes up quite frequently is the story of, as a child, they were always taught to clear their plate. They couldn't leave the table until they'd cleared their plate. Does that sound familiar? The problem with that is, whilst parents have the best intentions and they're wanting to make sure that their child eats enough, unfortunately, it carries a bad habit through into adulthood because you are so used to having to clear your plate that if you dish up a large portion of food or you go to a restaurant and you are given a large portion of food, you feel obliged to eat it all because you're told that it's rude to leave food on your plate, or you have to clear your plate before you can leave the table for whatever reason. You may be familiar with there are children in third world countries that would kill to have your food and you're leaving it on your plate. All these really random things that we as parents tell our children. Unfortunately, as I say, in adulthood, for a lot of people, that's still the issue because they've become programmed to believe that they have to eat everything on their plate for one reason or another. Now, the truth is that's not true, because if you aren't that great at portion control, if you always dish up large portions thinking you're really hungry or that, your family want to eat more, lots of reasons, then you're setting yourself up for failure because in the back of your head, you're thinking, right, I've got to eat all this now. And you don't want to leave food on your plate. You don't want to seem ungrateful if somebody else has cooked it for you. You don't want to appear rude if you're maybe eating with somebody else. But the fact is that if you dished up the right amount of food, the amount of food that you actually need, then you could finish your plate and there wouldn't be any guilt. So we look at how to control your portions. And as your appetite reduces, as you get used to eating smaller portions of food, your portion control management will get better because you'll become accustomed to how much you're actually eating. And so you won't be dishing up large portions of food anymore. So they are just a few of the issues that people very, very commonly come to me with. So today we're going to look at the Get a Grip program. The Get a Grip program is a great starting point for your weight loss journey. This basic program lays down the foundations and allows you to start seeing the changes and feeling the benefits. The Get a Grip program is made up of just 3 sessions, 3 weeks, 3 hypnotherapy sessions. And what it includes is an easy weight loss session, which is designed to help reduce your appetite, to help you feel more satisfied with smaller amounts of food, so you gain better portion control. It helps you to stop snacking in between meals. It helps you to only eat when you are genuinely hungry and not because you're bored or because you feel you should be eating. The other sessions also focus on things like drinking more water. Hydration is really important, especially if your primary goal is to lose weight. And also exercise motivation. Because let's face it, a lot of people don't like the idea of exercising. But ultimately, it doesn't have to be hardcore gym going. Just some loving movement. Some gentle exercises. Walking is fantastic exercise. Swimming, if you feel able. These are really beneficial things that you can do that will help to boost your weight loss. So that's the Get a Grip program. It's a very simple beginner's program to help get you started on your weight loss journey. Now tomorrow we'll be looking at the next program, which is slightly more involving and covers a few more topics. So if you have any questions, then let me know. And if not, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.